Clouds of smoke. What's happening? Yeah, I know I've been gone for a little bit, man. You know what I'm saying? I know it's been a long time. I shouldn't have left you without some real talk to step through. Think of all the weak ass podcasts you slept through. Well, I'm your medicine. Sorry I kept you. What's good though? This would be a good controversial topic right here. You know what I'm saying? So I hope it don't offend nobody. I hope it enlighten and give somebody a little game. You know what I'm saying? Over my lifetime, many times I done heard from some dumbass ninjas, not black men, not black kings, not black guys, none of that. From ignorant black males who said it's easier to be with a white woman than it is to be with a black woman. And you know, I done heard it, I done seen it, I done went through the experience on both sides. And I was just sitting back chilling, analyzing it in my brain, going over it. I've been going over it for years, and today I finally, boom, it hit me. What's the one common factor that most white women grew up with that most black women didn't? Excuse me. I mean, that's the question for y'all. Ask yourself this question. I'm gonna give y'all a chance to think about it yourself and realize what I'm saying. So y'all be like, oh, this nigga on XYZ, this goes some BS. No, think about it. What's the one major factor that white women grow up with in their childhood that black women don't? A father, a daddy. Now, and I'm not saying all, so don't jump on me. I'm not saying all. Yet, when you hear the statement, ninjas ain't ish, or i.e. black men ain't ish, whose mouth do you usually hear this coming out of? It ain't usually a white female saying this. It's not usually a brown female saying this. When you hear the term ninjas ain't ish, it's usually coming out of a black woman's mouth. Why is she saying this? Where did she get this from? Who told her this? Who showed her this? In some cases, it's just that the individual they pick ain't ish, and they lump all the rest of us up with that one individual. But sometimes it's deeper than that. Sometimes it's psychological. If as a young woman, as a young lady, as a little girl, if you never seen your mother, who is your role model, who you model yourself after, if you never seen her respect a man, you never seen her interact with a man in a respectful manner, and you always heard her say, ninjas ain't ish, what's your program? It takes 14 days to create a habit and a lifetime to break it. So if you've been hearing this your whole life, you've heard that. It's become a habit in your thinking. That, oh, I remember mama said ninjas ain't ish. Grandma said ninjas ain't ish. And it usually stopped there because great grandma didn't want on that shit. They respected their man no matter what. And I don't fault nobody for it. If Pops wasn't there, Pops just wasn't there because they go on both sides. If, in fact, ninjas ain't ish, it's because they ain't had nobody teach them how to be nothing else. Then nobody teach me how to be no daddy. I learned through trial and error. Nobody teach me how to be no husband. I learned through trial and error. Everything I know, I knew how to be a brother. Cause I seen my uncles be brother to my mama and her and their other sisters. I knew how to be an uncle because I see my uncles be my uncle. Yet they enter working inside their homes. I don't know what went on inside their home. I never seen them interact with their woman. And not the ones that come right before me, the era before me, none of them cats was married. They had a main thing, you know what I'm saying? They had their Blue Bapalini teeny, you know what I'm saying? But it never wasn't no vows. Even if it was some rings on their fingers, it wasn't no vows. Yet, again, I'm one of a few who can speak on it. When you flip that table, I lived with the other side. I seen how a white woman respect her man. And he might be a man who ain't ish. But yet and still, they still respect him because they respect their men the way they respect their father because their father was there. Not all of them, but in many cases. And in the cases where I seen it, I grew up with a mother who didn't have a father. Then later on in life, so I would go do juvenile life. I was adopted by a European family, and I seen how my godmother dealt with her husband. And it's different from night and day. And some of y'all know, because some of y'all went through the same situations. I got a big cousin, he know, because he done lived on both sides. The average individual, black male individual, chooses outside of their race because they say it's easier, and it's not easier. It's just easier to get that respect. Excuse me. And let's be real. I ain't gonna lie. Some of you cats don't deserve respect. So I can't be mad at your woman if she don't respect you because you don't deserve respect. What have you done to earn and get that respect? Just because you got a penis between your legs don't mean you deserve the respect of a man. Because you can be a grown ass boy. Because your age say you grown, but your actions and your activities say you still a boy. It ain't. I'm not pointing fingers. I'm just giving y'all real what it is. Because what it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? This is the reason why black males are some black males, not all, 'cause I never lump everybody in one category, but a lot of black males say, well, it's easier to be with a Hispanic woman. It's easier to be with a white woman. Because again, on the Hispanic side, a lot of Hispanic women are taught to respect their man. Whether he right, wrong, or indifferent. I've been in that situation too. I watched that situation too many times as well. When I first got kicked out of my mama's house, I went and stayed with my best friend, who was my essay partner, my essay brother. He an essay, and I watched the same dynamic in his house. You know what I'm saying? We just raised different. We come from different environments, and we get to the root. It's systematic. The male was uprooted out of the black household. If y'all don't know the history on Section 8, when Section 8 popped off, that was the rule. You and your children stay here, but your man can't be here. You can't, and if y'all married, you can't even get Section 8 because you got a husband and we not giving y'all nothing. Why? It's the double entendre. We not giving you no money because you got a man in the house who should be making the money, but at the same time, systematically, we gonna stop the man in your house from making money. Therefore, it messes up the dynamic. I do better. I can do bad all by myself. I do better by myself. If I let you go and go about your business, me and my kids gonna get this government assistance. So how easy it for our women out of a means of survival to say, you know what, I got to do this for my children. You can't find no job, I'm sorry for you. And then that man, in quest to keep his family, if he couldn't find no job, what'd he do? He went and hustled. And it was good for a minute. He bringing money to the household, everything looking good, but systematically, then people come get him, he taken and put in that box, and now he out of the equation. I'm just saying, I mean, if it don't make sense, Tell me. Get in the comments and say, man, that don't make no sense. Say whatever you want to say. Just interact and let me know if I'm wrong, right? Because I do a lot of thinking, man, and I think about things most people don't think about, man. Because life is deeper than what you see on the surface. You know what I'm saying? The reason why our people are how our people are is because we were systematically done wrong and put in situations to become who we are now. We ain't always been here. We was at the top of the totem pole at one point in time. Yet we were knocked down systematically. Told so many different lies, so many different stories. I mean, we a real confused race. And when it comes to male and female relationships, that's one of the biggest parts of the confusion. And if that's one of the biggest parts of the confusion, and it's also the foundation of this whole situation, if the foundation is confused and shaky, then the whole building is shaky and it can only collapse. Yet, if we sit back, think, analyze, and get some kind of understanding on why we act like we act so we can change that, then the foundation gets stronger. If the foundation gets stronger, we can build a better building on top of that foundation. I'm just saying. Tell me if I'm wrong, say you wrong. And once you don't just tell me I'm wrong without making it make sense. How am I wrong? What did I say that was wrong? And if you ain't lived through it in each scenario, as I have, your opinion is nothing but your opinion. My opinion is an opinion based off facts and study. I'm just saying, man. If we knew better, we do better. Once we know better, it's gonna go better, man. But salute, man. Y'all have a blessed, wonderful day.